Meet Drea Nicole. She ordered a Lyft ride for work and she was super happy that she got a female driver. She grabbed her things as the car arrived and made her way into the cab. While en route to her destination, she heard the driver on a phone call speaking in a different language, but during the conversation, she said something in English that caught Nicole's attention. The driver said dark skin and red sweater, which was the exact outfit that Nicole was wearing at the time. Turns out the driver was describing her to someone on the phone. This felt weird for Nicole because who does that? She was nervous but remained calm because she was almost at her destination. They got off exit 63 where the driver was supposed to turn left, and she had her left signal on and all, so Nicole had a moment of relief that she will be at work just a few seconds from now. Well, guess what? The Lyft driver canceled the ride, got back on the highway with Nicole still on the car. My jaw dropped. Nicole tried telling the driver that she passed her destination, but the driver remained silent. While Nicole is taking to her and not getting a response, she started telling Nicole to be quiet while going faster. This was enough for Nicole as she knew what time it was. She immediately hopped out of the moving car. And mind you, the driver was going super fast. After hopping out of the car, passerby didn't even check if she was okay. This is just sad. She had to call 911 all by herself. She was transported to Yale New Haven Hospital all the way from Clinton. Luckily, Nicole was alert.
Drea Nicole, assemble your ass to the front right now. Thank you. I don't play like that. It's just certain shit I don't play like, and that's like that, okay? Like, you don't play like that. You really sat here and got up on this internet faking like you done almost got kidnapped and trafficked by a Lyft driver. Like, girl, that you don't play like that, because it's people that shit is really happening to. You don't play them type of games online. Then you got people giving you money. Like, girl, you do not play them type of games. Do you know karma exists? Do you know that? Karma will come bite your ass in the ass for real. Like, you better get them people back their money, and you better delete that video immediately. I don't play like that. I don't play like that. I'm sorry. I really feel like that girl got some real psychotic shit going on for real. Like, she was posting shit on her story acting like she was Jada Waiter's baby nanny. Like, girl, it's really something wrong with you in the head. Like, really go seek help. And I'm not even being funny. Then you went as far as to make makeup and bruises on your face. Like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. And you know what's crazier? If something actually happens to you, nobody's gonna believe you. You're gonna be the boy that cried wolf on TikTok for a few dollars in sympathy.
Hey you guys, what it do? I'm back with another YouTube video. These notifications. But anyways, yeah, I'm back with another YouTube video. And I said that like I wouldn't post like YouTube for long. Like for like 2 weeks, not like a long period of time, but like for like 2 weeks, or like I wasn't really supposed to be posting because I have a whole schedule with like YouTube, and I was not supposed to be posting like YouTube videos today because I had like different things on my plan. But like there has been a lot going on, like just so much drama in terms of like reality television, and also like what's been going on TikTok with whatever her name was. I think her name, let me see, Drea Nicole, was that her name, with the whole Uber kidnapped? So long story short, yesterday, hold up, let me just make sure I have her name right, because I have all the information on TikTok of like what I found, because you know I be on TikTok, and I have all the information around when it comes to like Drea Nicole, and basically that she's a scam. And I don't know why, but it's hard for me to believe that Drea Nicole is lying about her being kidnapped in an Uber. Yeah, Drea Nicole. So long story short, so yesterday I was just scrolling on TikTok and I happened to come across this girl posting about, basically she was kidnapped in an Uber, and she's from Connecticut. Mind you, I was already myself a little bit traumatized by this video, because I have a lot of friends that live in Connecticut, like who went away to college in Connecticut. And I'm just like, now I'm praying for y'all, because I'm just like, is this Uber like stuff kidnapping? Is this Lyft's kidnapping stuff like real? Because if it is, I gotta pray for all my friends who live in Connecticut. I have so many friends and peers who live in Connecticut, who are doing big things in Connecticut. And I'm just like, I literally am scared for them too now. Like, when I tell you, I almost cried seeing the video. But yeah, so long story short, I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see this girl on this girl on TikTok, Drea Nicole, basically posting a video about how she was kidnapped in an Uber. And when I saw the video, she was like, she looked like that she was in bruises. Basically, her story was how like she went to go, like, I don't even know why she didn't even have a car, but she went to go take a Lyft to work, and she requested for a Lyft, and she got excited because the Lyft person was a lady. The person who was supposed to be Lyft driving her was a lady. And so she got really excited that the Lyft driver was a lady. So she went in her car thinking that she was already safe because the Lyft driver is a lady. Long story short, she goes into the car, and like the driver's kind of driving fast. Also, I used to take Ubers as well, and drivers do be driving really fast. But yeah, the driver was driving really fast, and she says that like when she gets into the car, the driver was speaking in a different language. Like the driver was speaking in some certain language, and she couldn't really tell what it was, but she thought it was nothing. And then eventually she says something in English like, she's wearing, basically she then starts to clock her the driver's tea of like the driver describing like what she looks like, which is like the girl who got kidnapped allegedly in the Uber. And then she hears the driver say she's wearing a red sweater and she's like dark skinned. Sorry, I cannot speak, but the driver says that, she's dark skinned and she's wearing a red sweater. And so she immediately thinks that, she's trying to describe me to like do whatever. And she kind of was clocking like what the driver was trying to do to like basically take her to a different location. So then basically the Lyft driver lady is driving and is acting like she's taking her to work, but instead like she was supposed to be getting off a certain exit, but instead she purposely passes that exit and she goes speeding down the highway. And allegedly, she jumped out of the Lyft, she claims. She claims that she jumped out of the Lyft, which is really scary to me. But the reason why I still believe her till this day is simply because of the fact that, like, I literally was a few months, like, I think a few weeks ago, or like even just a month ago, I was following this track athlete, and she went through the same thing. She literally she almost got kidnapped in a Uber as well. It was this dark skinned girl who runs track, and she was saying how like her freshman year of college, she was taking an Uber to a college party. She didn't have a car at the time, and she got into the car, and like the guy was like really not stopping where he was, like, and she told like the guy to like kind of like drop her off somewhere so that like she could just walk to destination. And then the guy like just didn't listen to her and was like speaking to her, and like she was even on the phone with like I think her guy friend or whatever like that. And allegedly she also jumped out of a Uber as well in the middle of the street. And I've been like recently over the summer, I've been hearing all these stories where like people will get into Ubers and like they already sense that they're going to be getting kidnapped and they have to jump out the car. So I was just like, I instantly believed her. But then people were saying that like the reason why she's lying is simply because like she punched herself in the face. Some girl was clocking her tea, was like saying like, I used to know her back in school, and I think she must have, I know she's talented, so I think she must have punched herself in the face, tore her face up to make it look like that she was actually hurt in the Lyft, whatever like that, and kind of victimize herself. And so that's kind of where I clocked where like she had like all those bruises on her face, and I'm just like, so did she really punch herself? But then when she's making the video, she says like, okay guys, like this is 2 months later, guys. And so I'm just like, but why would you have to wait 2 months later to continue a story? But then she says that like, look guys, the reason why I'm still telling this story two months later, like, is because I was still traumatized by what happened to me, and I just couldn't finish the story. And I kind of believe her for that, because I'm just like, when you just go through something like that tragic, it's going to take time for you to kind of overcome that obstacle and be able to tell your story to the public. And so I feel like that she was telling the story when the situation happened to her, like maybe days after the situation happened to her or hours after the situation happened to her. And she was explaining herself, and then she just couldn't talk about it because it was just that hard for her to talk about it. So I think maybe she has done healing. She probably went to therapy. She maybe has done healing, and then like 2 months later now she's able to tell her story fully, be very vulnerable, and I think she probably overcame her being traumatized. So it's kind of just like, I kind of believe her, because I'm just like, okay, yeah, like she put on makeup and she made herself look, and she may have made an excuse like, yeah guys, like this is 2 months later, I just couldn't finish the story, and maybe she's trying to find an excuse. But I'm just like, something I like, there's 40% of me believes her and 60% of me does not believe her, now that what people have been saying. But I'm just like, the reason why I kind of believe her is because it's just like, when she said that, like, oh, like it's 2 months later that I'm telling this story because I'm still traumatized, I was just like, okay, she might have gotten over her fear of like what she dealt with in the Uber, and it kind of looked like that she was hurt. Like, it didn't seem like that she could just punch, because I'm just like, who would be able to like hurt themselves like that and make their face look like that? I don't know. People maybe, I don't know. But then I'm also just like, people have done that in the past for other reasons, which I don't want to talk about. But I'm just like, how could she be lying? Like, if she even showed receipts. Like, when I saw the video, she even showed receipts of like the medical bills she had to pay because of like what she went through in the lift. And then she made a TikTok about like the kidnapper that ruined my life for this. She was showing all her medical bills that she had to pay after she went out of the hospital, and everyone was like, and she said that she was gonna sue Lyft. Like, she was claiming that she will sue Lyft, and I'm just like, can you show us you actually suing Lyft and Lyft actually letting you sue them? Or like, now I'm like waiting for her to actually sue Lyft. But I'm also just like, she said that she claimed that she's gonna sue Lyft, and also it's just like, she just shows a lot of evidence of like how she's telling the truth, and then just like her story just adds up to me. But I'm just like, I'm kind of confused why it's not adding up to a lot of people in the public eye who've made videos off of her. I don't know. Like, when I just see her story, I'm just like, I just believe it. I'm just like, this happens in Ubers. Like, people go through sex trafficking in Ubers, kidnapping in Ubers. Like, Ubers is the easiest way to try to kidnap somebody. Like, let's be serious. That's why I kind of instantly believed her. And then, like, she made TikToks of like all the medical bills she had to pay for. She said that she's gonna sue Netflix. Sorry, my words are getting mixed up, but she said that she'll sue Netflix, and like she's gonna like, you know, come after. I'm not sue Netflix. Sorry, I said Netflix. She's gonna sue Lyft. She's gonna come after Lyft. So it's just like, maybe is this real? Because she seems super serious. And even after she made that viral video, I think her video is at like 500K likes. After she made that viral video, she even made more videos talking about it still. So it's like, to me, everything kind of makes sense to me. But what doesn't make sense to me is that like she deleted her other videos on her page. Like, she had other videos up on her page. She deleted all those videos. And then also people are saying that like she's a scam because of like her GoFundMe. And I'm just like, I don't really see it as a scam, because it's just like, I looked at the GoFundMe and she's only at like $2,000. So I'm just like, she really only got $2,000 out of it. So it's like, if she was really scamming people like that, she could probably only use it, maybe it was just for rent last minute, I don't know. But I'm just like, she only had made $2,000 off of like, but when she said like, so is it just like, is her proof of the medical bill real? Because then I was scrolling on TikTok and I happened to come across like other creators, whatever like that. No, I think I came off of like this one TikTok video, and it was like, guys, like this girl, like it was like some girl got kidnapped in an Uber, and the video, they actually showed a video of like this, like of the situation. But when I was watching the video did not really show her, and the video was a video of a woman, like of a girl jumping out of a trunk. And I'm just like, she didn't say that she jumped out of a truck. And it then showed like the medical bill receipts that the girl Drea Nicole posted on her page. So I'm just like, is she using that to scam people and give her 16,000 eventually. Like, I have no idea, but I'm just like, let me go try to find the video, and I'm gonna put all this up on my YouTube so that you guys could all see the proof, like, of like what I'm talking about, because this is crazy. Like, this is just strange. This is very strange to me. But I think I saw like another video of like some girl, she like got, let me try to, I could have sworn I saw it, and it was just like they showed a video and like stuff was just like not adding up. Stuff was really just not adding up to me. I was just like, this all has to be a lie. Like, this all has to be a lie. Nah, I'm gonna search it up. Girl gets or did I favorite it? But I remember I saw the video and I was just like,
Meet Drea Nicole. She ordered a Lyft ride for work and she was super happy that she got a female driver. She grabbed her things as the car arrived and made her way into the cab. While en route to her destination,
and even when I see the video of this news, people are saying like that the story is a scam.
Call speaking in a different language, but during the conversation,
or is this proof that her story is actually true?
Said dark skin and red sweater, which was the exact outfit that Nicole was wearing at the time. Turns out the driver was describing her to someone on the phone. This felt weird for Nicole because who does that? She was nervous but remained calm because
and it's showing like a sketchy place. This does not look like Connecticut. When they show the news, it does not look like Connecticut to me at all. I don't know. Or is this Connecticut? I don't know.
Well, guess what? The Lyft driver
and also some girl, so even some girl, she got like 10K likes on her video. She was saying that like she used to go to school with this girl, and like she would act like that, like she was talking with Wayne on like her Instagram stories. She pretended to like live in Atlanta. She pretended to like do real estate, and she also pretended to like have a BBL, something like that, and like act like that, like she was just all that when she really wasn't. Somebody was saying and clocking her teeth, and then this girl was like, yeah, like the same girl was like, yeah, like it's giving like the boy who cried wolf. And I was just like, something was giving like that. I kind of believed her, but I'm just like, something is like, I still like believe Drea Nicole for like what she, and I also do believe the girl who like used to go to school with Drea Nicole and was like telling her off about like her like faking being with Lil Wayne or something like that, or like her faking like that, like she lived in Atlanta when like she didn't, and like she lives in Connecticut. And like, let me actually
got back on the highway with Nicole still on the car. My jaw dropped. Nicole tried telling the driver that she passed her destination, but the driver remained silent. While Nicole is taking to her and not getting a response, she started telling Nicole to be quiet while going faster. This was enough for Nicole, as she knew what time it was.
And it doesn't even show the like she said it was on a highway, like an exit.
The driver was going super fast. After hopping out of the car, passerby didn't even check if she was okay.
Oh, when I look at this video, it shows a black girl. So it could be her, and it showed a girl in like a weave jumping out, or unless she's using like their story.
Sad. She had to call 911 all by herself. She was transported to Yale New Haven Hospital all the way from Clinton. Luckily, Nicole was alert. Meet Drea Nicole. She ordered a Lyft ride for work, and she was super happy that she got a
I think I believe the story. I believe Drea Nicole because I'm just like, it's a really scary story though. And honestly, like as a person who myself had like used to like have to take Ubers to work, like this is scary to me. Like I don't know, like why are Uber drive, like this has gotten out of hand, I think. And if this is true, I think Drea Nicole should file a lawsuit against Lyft, because I'm just like, this is not safe. Like, this is just not safe. I don't know. Like, this is just not safe. But like, I'm going to show you all the videos that like was coming up on my For You page about this whole situation. And like, I think the girl who was talking about like how like she was lying, like the girl was saying how like she used to like be a scammer in general, like she had nothing going on for her. But I don't know, something is telling me that like I believe Drea Nicole, but I'm just like, when she said that like it took her like 2 months to tell the story fully, she probably really was traumatized and had to like take a break from like telling her story and actually like do self-reflection of like what she just went through, to be able to like tell what she has overcame, her trauma, her past, and kind of like share her story. And I think this is giving The Boy Who Cried Wolf. And I think people who know Drea Nicole personally, and that same girl who was like telling her off about like her pretend that she lived in Atlanta when she lives in Connecticut, I think it's giving The Boy Who Cried Wolf. I think Drea Nicole is telling the truth, but people who lived with her in her past just don't believe her due to her action. I think this goes to show that like sometimes maybe your bad actions could lead you to like hate if you ever become viral on off of anything. Like if you ever become viral on telling your story or just putting yourself out there, people are gonna know the real you and they will call you out for it and be like, yeah, but she also did this in the past, so like be careful. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for example, when somebody goes on a reality show and a personal person from like high school knows them, that, and they know that like they were a bad person and stuff like that, and like they didn't really do good justice in life, they're gonna call that person out because it's just like that's not really who they saw like that person to be, and they don't believe that like that person has changed. So it's kind of just like, it's giving, to me, it's giving The Boy Who Cried Wolf. And I think that like for me, like I believe it. Like I believe the whole situation. Cause I'm just like, this does happen in Ubers. But then people were also commenting on TikTok that like, oh, like another girl had just went through this. What if Drea Nicole is using that person's story? So I don't know if Drea Nicole is using somebody else's story to like try to like scam people on GoFundMe, because people will do anything for money. That's the end goal, to like make money. That's your end goal. If you're trying to do a scheme or something like that, if you're trying to lie, if you're trying to like tell a fake story, 9 times out of 10, it's for either content, it's for either money. And I think, I don't know, but I still kind of believe Drea Nicole, because I'm just like, this does happen in Ubers a lot. People will get kidnapped in Ubers. So many bad things that's happened to people in Ubers. And it's just like, there's like, I have to kind of I kind of have to fin for her. Like, I don't know. I kind of like, as a viewer watching this on TikTok, like I kind of have to fin for her. Because I'm just like, like this happens a lot in Ubers and stuff like that. And Ubers are the easiest way to kind of like get people to, you know, you feel me? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna show all like of like the TikToks that I found, all the evidence I have from like why this is all transpiring, why everyone is calling her a liar, basically. I honestly do not know who to believe, if I should believe myself, if I should believe Drea Nicole or the public. Comment down below what you guys think. Comment down below if you guys think this is a scam. Tell me if it really is a scam. Tell me if y'all found more evidence onto why people are saying that like Drea Nicole is a scam for her GoFundMe and like trying to get 16K from people. Tell me if this really is a scam. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in my next video.
Y'all know the video that's going viral, the girl Andrea who claimed that she jumped out of the Uber driver car? There's a very big chance that that girl is lying. Like, I went to high school with the girl, all she did was lie. Like, this girl pretended like she moved all the way to ATL and was doing real estate. Now, where she fucked up at was she put a real number on her page, her real estate number on her page. And one of my homegirls called and they didn't know who she was. So that's when I knew she was lying. She would edit all her pictures, add all these different filters. She looked like a whole completely different person. She pretended like she had a BBL. Yeah, the girl don't got no BBL. She don't got no Tesla. She don't got nothing that she be claiming that she has. Mind you, she lives in Connecticut. Why is you acting like you live in ATL? You don't live in ATL, boo. Yeah, the scariest part of it all is this girl was posting videos of Loyal. Jada Waiter's son? Yeah. Posting videos of Loyal. Like, videos that Jada would post, or like one of her siblings or whoever would post of Loyal, and she would put her voice in the background, making it seem like she's with them. She used to be like, yeah, I'm in ATL waiting for Jada.
You showing off for the girls?
Yeah, Jada don't know you. I'm actually scared. I'm still scared to this day, because you don't do no weird shit like that. These are just like some things that girl did. She scammed the whole fucking city. Like, the girl is insane. She's nuts. Stop donating y'all money to that girl. Actually, y'all need to go back and y'all need to get y'all money back. Because I know she lying. I know she talented. I know she put all of that on her face by herself. Probably punched herself in the lip. All jokes aside, for real, y'all. Like,